name is Mark Nelson. I represent Context. We are a US-based firm that's been working in both developing seed systems as well as commercializing seed technologies worldwide over the last 25 some years. And thank you for being a guest here in Nigeria. And we look forward to working together to strengthen the cassava industry in Nigeria. The approach that we were tasked to support is to build a commercial model to multiply cassava seed. And when you think about building a system, we basically want to make sure we have got a good representation of what the demand is. And so Hemant painted the picture in terms of the need and the production of cassava in Nigeria. But we like to get even more specific, and we like to think about different segments. And obviously, cassava is an important crop for producing gari. Somewhere around 70% of the cassava produced goes to make gari for food. There's also a strong and emerging segment of industrial processing. And the processors have a keen interest in how do we make sure that there's a means to bring seed technologies into production to support the demand for roots. So for us, the demand for stems actually starts with the demand for roots. And what we first want to do in the partnerships that we have in place are to better understand which varieties and how the different varieties are performing, and performing on the levels in which processors are keenly interested. So how well are the tubers not only yielding, but also what is the starch content and how stable is that starch throughout the season? And really think about these characteristics and flow back that information to the excellent institutes of IATA and NRCRI to better improve the products that are being developed. Because there's a lot of what goes into Hemant's depiction of what seed can do to improve not only the productivity at the farm to help farmers in Nigeria, but also the productivity at the processing plant. Beyond demonstrations, it takes an organized multiplication system. And so we're partnering with IATA and piloting some techniques to accelerate the rate at which cassava is multiplied and to put a business case behind that so that this can be something that after this program, it becomes a viable seed unit that can be carried on going forward. And then lastly, there's a lot of excellence in operations that are needed because we're still learning. And throughout the course of this project, we're continually not only creating systems and processes to support those systems, but continuously refining them. And these come in a number of different aspects. The dimensions that we like to focus on are the production responsibilities that go into making the seed business unit viable, but also the product management and evaluation of varieties so that we can do a better job of understanding how varieties are performing. We happen to be working currently in the Southwest in Kwara State, but this model can apply across Nigeria. And then lastly, the aspects of quality and quality supply are very important in order to make sure that the planting material that's being produced is of its highest vigor and viability and cleanliness to promote productivity on farm. So with that, we thank you for this opportunity to work together and have been very encouraged by the progress that we've been made to date through our partnership with Flour Mills of Nigeria First to pilot this approach and to establish this multiplication system. Thank you.